Mr. Spears, it's only right that the Armani suit, it was included on Sunday as the Lakers unveiled Pat Riley's statue outside Crypto.com Arena before the game. The Showtime offense was in attendance for the ceremony, but the current Lakers, maybe they could have used a little bit more of that on the floor. Of course, ahead of the game, LeBron James and Pat Riley embraced, share a moment. Well-deserved, special night for Riley. It would have been even more special if the Lakers got a win. But Jaylen Brown had other plans there.
He's MVP special right now.
Yeah, LeBron James agrees with you. And then the Celtics, they are up here. Derek White, he's able to deflect the ball there from Jared Vanderbilt, and then he finds Vucevic for the easy layup. A nice play there.
Malik, have you ever seen the Celtics not play hard this season?
They play incredibly hard every single night, and they forced 7 of the 8 Lakers turnovers in the first half. And then there's Peyton Pritchard.
Ooh-wee.
It's only right that Jamal crossover was on the call for this crossover. Was it a push-off or was it
I mean, it was, but, you know,
when
in
you
the
make
playground,
the bucket, Celtics up 1. Jaylen Brown kicks it back out. Pritchard cleans it up.
I've been watching this kid do this since he was 14 years old, playing against the Hoop Summit team in Portland. Still doing the same thing, destroying folks.
And it kept going. Third quarter, Lakers down. Luka Doncic threads the needle to LeBron James, finishes with the slam. LeBron, he became the first player in NBA history to reach 43,000 career points with that bucket, Mr. Spears. Pretty incredible.
That ain't getting past.
It didn't get better for the Lakers here. Jaylen Brown knocking down the 3, and then under 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, the Celtics up big. Peyton Pritchard, just insane dribble package before draining the 3. Pritchard, 30 points off the bench. The Celtics win 111-89. And if you felt a little like Beyonce, like you were having deja vu watching the Celtics defense on Luka, you were right. It was very similar to their game plan from the 2024 NBA Finals. That constant full-court pressure, it forced the Lakers to have other players initiate their offense. And as you can see, it really kept the ball out of Luka's hands here. So Kendrick Perkins joining us as well as Brian Windhorst. So that was not the only way, that's not the way that Luka typically wants to play here. How, Brian, did you see Boston control the game?
Well, look, the good news for the Lakers is that they finally have their big 3 healthy. LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves. This is what they've been envisioning for over a year now. The bad news is that group has to be awesome on offense because they're not going to be able to be awesome on defense most of the time. And that's what Boston did in this game. Boston targeted them on the perimeter. They were able to generate a ton of open shots out of isolation and putting those guys into pick and roll. And the Lakers had a bad offensive game. It was one of the worst offensive games, frankly, they've had in several years. And that's the thing. They are not a complete team. They are going to be on certain nights awesome on offense. They have proven that they can be awesome in the clutch. But they are like a motor. They are like a sports car. Everything has got to be in tune for them to perform. And defensively, they were not in tune enough to make up for their bad offense in this game.
And look, I know I use this line a lot when I say they ready to get their feet hot, but last night the Celtics got their feet hot with the Los Angeles Lakers, and it started with their defense. And look, Joe Mazzulla has the blueprint. I got the tape right here. Picking up Luka 94 feet. Look at this. Fighting him for position. Feet parallel. He's ready to defend. Look at the post position. Everybody's head on a swivel. All of a sudden, he takes the contact, stays down on the pump fake. Don't give Luka a chance to get to the foul line. All of a sudden, they're going the other way. Here we go again, making them uncomfortable. Look at Peyton Pritchard. Ball pressure up top, fighting over the screen, communicating. And Jaylen Brown with the active hands getting out transition. Doesn't this look familiar? The 2024 NBA Finals. Jaylen Brown, he won Finals MVP because of the defense and the full court pressure that he applied on Luka Doncic, which ended up breaking up a happy home. And that's why Luka is in L.A. now.
They were causing suffering and they were suffocating for the Los Angeles Lakers, and it makes sense. They've been top 5, right, in defense since December. And when you combine that with the elite offense that you're seeing, the possibility of Jason Tatum coming back, and the fact that you asked me, Mark, how often do we not see the Celtics play hard? It seems like every single night they are bringing it and playing incredibly tough for Joe Mazzulla.
I talked to Joe Mazzulla on the 7th of November, and at that time, the Celtics were 9-8.
Yeah.
No Tatum, obviously. No Porzingis, no Horford. seemed like no hope. And he's eating his grain bowl, not even tripping. He was like, look, this team is still talented. If we give the effort that we could give to win on a daily basis, Jaylen Brown is that star. And I kind of just looked at him like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, the competitive guys, like, what, we just have to have it easy? And since then, they've been 28-11. Joe Mazzulla's doing an amazing job. Jaylen Brown's doing a great job leading this team. Everybody knows their role. As you see, they play hard every night. And then Tatum's about to come back with Vucevic. It's a scary Celtics team right now.
It is. And for the Lakers on their side of all of this, Brian, after the game, Luka Doncic said he still thinks that this big three has big potential, is what he said. But at this point in the season, why is it still big potential and not us seeing the fruits of what that potential can be?
Well, they're just not equipped to maximize Luka Doncic. And this is not meant to be an insult. This was a shock maneuver that hit the Lakers a year ago. And over the offseason, they really sort of leaned into the summer of 2026. And when you have Luka Doncic, and to a lesser extent Austin Reeves, you've got to have supporting wing defense, and you've got to have a basket defender. And they just don't got it, you know? I mean, they sometimes are able to do it. J.J. Redick has been mixing in more zone. He's been playing sort of different lineups. But, like, if you look at the way Nimi Keita plays for the Celtics, you look at the way DeAndre Ayton plays for the Lakers, it would be much better if the Lakers had Nimi Keita, because the way he defends, they just they need a transaction cycle to build around Luka, and to a lesser extent to build around Reeves, and that is what they intended to do. That is really what they're not going to publicly announce. They're not going to put this on a statue outside next to Pat Riley, is that this is a holding season. They're going to try to make the most of it, and if they get the right matchup in the playoffs and they get health on their side, they could make a run. But it's going to take things like that to happen, because straight up, they're going to have disadvantages against great teams like Boston.
Well, it's too late, Wendy. The word is out around the NBA. They have scouts at the game right now, and it's not because they're scouting other players or trying to make trades. It's people are getting ready for the postseason. And so now all of a sudden the word is out that, hey, if you want to beat the Lakers, involve Luka and Austin Reeves and make them have to play defense, one-on-one defense. One, they feel like they can't. Two, it takes a lot of energy away from them, so they don't have that much energy offensively. So until they figure it out, the two guys that are leading the charge, that they want to change their mindset and decide to slide those puppies, the Lakers are going to be heading home early this season, because they don't have the personnel around them to support them where they lack it.
To the three-time Coach of the Year. It was Pat Riley's celebration day here in Los Angeles as the godfather of the Showtime Lakers. He became the franchise's first coach with a statue. Here is the legendary Pat Riley pregame.
All we really want in life and after is to know that what we did mattered and counted. Not just that we won, not just that we made history, but we left something behind worth remembering. And when it comes to time to kick some ass, you do it. And one day, someone will follow the path you left behind.
Pat Riley has one of the most accomplished basketball careers we've ever seen, and it started with the Lakers. He won a title with Los Angeles as a player, as an assistant, and then 4 as a head coach. Now he is immortalized with a statue. Our George Sedano has more on his lasting legacy.
Gritty role player.
His name is Pat Riley. He has become a valuable member of that Laker bench.
Cinematic head coach.
Party starting here, but it's going to end in L.A.
Cold-blooded executive.
I'm pissed, okay? So go ahead.
Affectionately known as the Godfather, Pat Riley's journey is a masterclass in adaptation and the relentless pursuit of excellence.
I want to thank Jerry, because he's the one that pushed me through the door and he said, you can do it. The logo and the smile, just think if I had a little bit of talent, how much I could have done, huh?
Though his professional playing career was modest, he was a vital reserve on the 1971-72 Los Angeles Lakers team that won 33 consecutive games and a championship. This early exposure to winning at the highest level became the blueprint for his future.
Hello, everybody. I'm Pat Riley, and welcome to Showtime.
When he took the helm of the Lakers as head coach in 1981, Riley didn't just win, he revolutionized the pace of the sport. He orchestrated the Showtime era, an up-tempo, high-octane brand of basketball led by Magic Johnson.
Magic is straight down the middle. Still going, still going. Oh! Highlights, Bill!
He famously guaranteed a repeat championship in 1987.
I'm guaranteeing everybody here, next year we're going to win it again.
A bold promise he delivered on in 1988, making the Lakers the first team in 19 years to go back-to-back.
I guess the question that so many people have, Pat, is why?
Why not?
The true genius of Riley lies in his ability to pivot. When he moved to the New York Knicks in 1991, he realized the Showtime flash wouldn't work with his new personnel. He transformed the Knicks into a physical defensive juggernaut that embodied the no rebounds, no rings mantra. Though they never secured a title under his tenure, he led them to the 1994 finals and still holds the franchise record for winning percentage.
Pat Riley has stepped down as head coach of the New York Knicks, obviously because he feels like he didn't have enough say-so in personnel decisions.
1995, Riley moved to the Miami Heat, where he would cement his legacy as a dual-threat coach and executive.
This championship parade, and I mean, that's the only reason that I coach.
He led the Heat to their first championship as a coach in 2006, but his most significant impact came from the front office.
And this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
As president, he engineered the 2010 Big Three era by bringing in LeBron James and Chris Bosh to join Dwayne Wade, whom he drafted in 2003.
Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer.
This move resulted in 4 straight finals appearances and 2 more championships in 2012 and 13, the 8th and 9th of his illustrious basketball life.
There is nothing wrong in being unique. There is nothing wrong in separating yourself from the pack. The goal is to become significant, to leave footprints others will follow.
Pat Riley's philosophy focuses on the disease of me, the danger of complacency and ego. By constantly reinventing himself and his teams, he became the first North American sports figure to win championships as a player, assistant coach, head coach, and executive. Whether on the sidelines or in the front office, Riley remains one of the ultimate architects of winning.
And they chose the absolute perfect pose for Pat Riley's statue, signaling that it was go time. Brian, what do you think the lasting memory of Riley's time with the Lakers is going to be?
I don't know if there's one memory. I will tell you, though, that one story that he told me when I was covering the Heat was, you know, that famous prediction he made, that guarantee where he said they would win in 87, they would win in 88. He didn't just say it off the cuff. There was a reason why he said it, which was because the previous 2 times they won the title with him as the head coach in 82 and then in 85, he felt the team didn't come back with good focus the following year, even though I looked it up, they won 58 and then 62 games, but they didn't win the championship. And so he wanted to put them under pressure from the moment of the parade that he would be holding them to a high standard, that he wanted them to win the back-to-back that time, which that right there is a Pat Riley story.
I had begged my dad, and all right, I know I'm dating myself, Malika, 1988 to see Kareem's last game in Oakland. Went to the game, and it was like going to see the Beatles, not only with Kareem, but with Magic, with Showtime Lakers, with Pat Riley, seeing that suit. So I'll never forget seeing Pat Riley on the sideline at, to me, the greatest time of his career.
Absolutely. I was chatting with him over All-Star Weekend. We were just talking about success because he embodies it in the NBA. And I was curious, I've been asking successful people, what is your definition? And he told me that there's no one way to success. Success is the way. And I said, you know what? That's some advice that's going to stick with me. Perk, do you have a Pat Riley memory that sticks with you?
So look, Malika, during the time that I was transitioning from my playing career, I was doing media, I was on TV, and I was working. I went to the NBA Combine because I was being a coach there.
Yeah.
And so I ran into Coach Pat Riley while I was walking into the gym. And he stopped me, he said, Perk, I couldn't stand your ass as a player. But boy, I actually enjoy you on TV, man. You funny as hell. I love watching you. Keep being you, keep being authentic. And it blew me away because I was still in the trying to find whether or not I wanted to go the coaching route or come on television. I tell you what, he put the key in my back. I ain't never looked back since.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear, I pull up all brains. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's 88 over here,